What's up, everybody? It's Cody, the Retro Barbarian, here with Marlene of the Secret Toy Society. And today's unboxing is a little bit different. We're going to get back to our regular programming probably next week with some stuff we've been waiting on. A few of our customers have been waiting on. But today is something different. We got something a little bit more special in the sense that it's not your average unboxing video. Today's box is Cody's childhood toys. And what I mean by that is my dad went to go pick up my grandma to take her to their house while they are on vacation here visiting with us. So they had a chance, or my dad had a chance, to go in my grandma's storage shed and look around. Now, he sent me some pictures. They were pretty rudimentary. I wasn't able to really tell what was in there, but I said, just cherry pick some stuff, toss it in a box, ship it out to me, and let's check and see what childhood toys I've got in today's box. We had to leave a ton of stuff behind. I'm talking totes full, giant cases full of toys. So this is just a couple of things, but it's going to be pretty cool to take a look inside the toys that I played with as a little kid and kind of what inspired what me and Marlene do today. So this is pretty special. So without further ado, let's jump into it and check and see what we've got in here, guys. Who knows? I'm telling you, I had a good childhood. I had a lot of awesome toys, and this is just a small sampling of what I grew up with. So we've got some wrapping paper, some stuff to kind of preserve it. Holy crap. All right, guys, I know this Toy Story guy, my dad just threw in the box just because I didn't grow up with that. So right off the bat, super cool stuff. This is a knockoff Small Soldier Chip Hazard. You can tell by the haircut and face sculpt that is definitely a KO Chip Hazard. I actually love this. Tough Guys. They're called Tough Guys. So that's a really, really cool piece there. Super cool piece. Second, right off the top, look at that. That is the snake for Snake Mountain. Masters of the Universe. I have the whole castle somewhere in that garage or in that storage unit, but this is arguably the coolest piece of the whole castle. So awesome piece there. Oh my goodness, these are crazy because this is all my childhood. We got the Terminator here. Boom! With that punch action still working. And I love this. Look at that. Look at this feature, babe. You see how the gun's tucked into his chest there? Wow! How cool is that, dude? One of the coolest Terminator actions. Oh man, this brings me back to my good old days. The good old days. Cody playing with his toys. Oh, what to grab? There's so much great stuff in here, guys. Here we have a robot from Zen Intergalactic Ninja. That's an awesome one. Zen is a deep cut. Not many folks know about Zen Intergalactic Ninja. Speaking of small soldiers, Chip Hazard. Oh yeah, baby. Every one of these was well played with. It's just something a little bit special. A little bit more special when it's your childhood toys. Right, babe?
I guess.
You guess? Oh, my childhood Nick Nitro, guys. This was a well-loved toy. Once I saw that movie, I had to have Nick Nitro. He was my favorite of all the Small Soldiers. Super cool. Super cool. There's Jack Slater from Last Action Hero. Awesome movie and figure toy line. And it wouldn't be a Retro Barbarian box of toys if you didn't have your good amount of knockoffs and bootlegs. This is a pretty rare knockoff wrestler, but he is just a goofy motherfucker, isn't he? Doing kind of like an Andre the Giant sort of pose. Very funny. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever seen another one of these guys. That has to be a rare one. Look at this. This is beyond cool right here. I don't even fucking know what this dude is, but hold on. This is a Godzilla necklace here. 1996 Toho. Micro games. Don't really know much about it. I feel like it maybe went with one of the smaller play sets. Really cool piece there. Oh man. Here's my Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Adventurer Skulker. Oh, the pull tab doesn't work anymore, but that's okay because we'll still stick that in his back. So the string is no longer there, but he's still a great sculpt. Very, very cool piece. You just never know what you're gonna unbox. Look at this. Small Soldiers. I think this is a Happy Meal toy, is it? Doesn't say for sure, but it's really cool. Love me some Small Soldiers. Gorgonites. We got some animated mask. Here's Ninja Mask here. The action is fun. That is fun stuff right there. Fun stuff. Lots of crazy toy lines that I played with. Here's Professor Guggenheim from the Creepy Crawlers action figure toy line. Really, really cool. His fist is supposed to pop out of his chest, but the button's not working, so maybe he was very well. I think I used him quite often. Look at this. This mask, I remember ripping the eyeballs out, and guess what? That's why he doesn't have any eyeballs. I remember doing that. I was so curious about his face mechanism, and I literally pulled his eyeballs out while playing with him. So, ooh, here's a favorite of mine. Absolute classic. You know what toy line she's from, baby?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. This is Granny Gross.
Ghostbusters.
Ghost Bastards. That's right, baby. Ghost Bastards. Good job, good job. We got a handful. I played with these guys way more than I played with the tiny G.I. Joes. The Lanyard Core. Whispering Willie is my favorite. The guy with the mohawk here. Yeah, his name's Whispering Willie. So we got some core members there. Ooh, check it out. Look at what we got there. The Ultimate Warrior. Beautiful, beautiful PVC WWF Ultimate Warrior. Love some classic WWF. Have no idea what happened to my M-Force Rambo KO, but he clearly got sprayed in my dad's workshop when he was spraying a lot of the statues that he would build and paint. This guy probably spent some time around the workbench and he got hit with some extra mace, obviously on a special mission or something, and it stained his face. So I can certainly remember having a lot of playtime around those workbenches. We got some turrets. I got some fun turtles. Some guys, Soft Head Leo. No, it's Hard Head Leo. Walkabout, Casey Jones. Got some turrets, childhood turrets. No childhood from the 80s and 90s is complete without some turrets. How about this guy? This guy is crazy. How about Sugar Man? I remember playing with this guy. Why'd you make a face? Oh! How cool was that? Sugar Man. Yeah, that's good stuff. Sugar Man. Oh my goodness, there's some fun stuff in here, guys. Duke Nukem. How about Duke Nukem? Night Strike Duke Nukem. This was the harder to find Duke Nukem figure right here. Night Strike Duke Nukem. Played the hell out of the video game. Played with the figures even more. Maybe more than I played the game. Some really cool stuff in this box, guys. Just takes me back looking at every piece. You got a Dash Rendar. Star Wars figure here. I love me some Dash. Love me some Dash. It's beautiful stuff. Like I said, I had my fair share of knockoffs and bootlegs, baby. This is where the knockoff love comes from. Look at this Rambo. Still with his ammo belt across his chest. This Rambo lived to tell the tale. He survived battlefields of fireworks, explosives. Ain't no telling what this guy went through, but not a damn near scratch on him, man. Beautiful, beautiful battle-tested Rambo there. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Here we got a awesome. I don't know how to make his fist retract. There's got to be a gimmick, right? Or maybe it just doesn't retract and he's just permanently stuck like this. Nah, there's got to be a way. But anyway, Goop Mando from the Creepy Crawlers, like I said. Speaking of Creepy Crawlers, I got a few more in here. This dude is a Creepy Crawler. Big old tank dude, he's awesome. Forgot his name, but super cool figure. The Creepy Crawler action figures, underrated. Underrated, check it out. We got another knockoff figure here. This guy's awesome. Laser Wars. So these were a rip-off of the laser tag figures from the late 80s. They had like the laser sensor there, and the weapons they would shoot at each other would make those go off, and they would interact with each other. Really cool figures though. Laser Wars are great. We got, oh yeah, these gotta go in my Street Fighter display, huh? Guess what? Oh, no way, dude. So I've got a couple of, I had them all, but here, I've got a Naked E Honda, I've got a Ken, and I've got an M Bison. But even crazier, the variant Ken in blue, not red. And the only way you could get this Ken right here is if you bought the Shadow Lu playset. He came with the very, very rare, very sought after Street Fighter playset, and this was an exclusive figure, so having him in blue was no easy task. No easy task. So that's a deep cut. That's what we call a deep cut. Here's my childhood Rocky, my Rocky Balboa figure. This guy would beat the shit out of everybody. He was tough stuff, man, and I'm surprised to say that he's in really good shape, to be honest. He just needs a little hot water, some soap, and he'll be back to whipping some ass. So this was a great figure. He's a racer. So I never used him for racing. I only used him for beating people up. What's that? Speaking of boxers, guys, I had them all, but guess who survived the longest? Wow. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, Big Slamoo. A boxing street shark. Just missing his mouthpiece. Extremely cool. How cool is that? Big Slamoo coming through. We got Grinder with Plane. Oh, cool. Action Man. An Action Man. Wow. Action Man plane that I didn't even open from McDonald's. And another fast food, glow in the dark. I think Wendy from the Burger King Kids Club. How cool is that, guys? Continuing with the knockoff KO theme. We got these wind-up wrestlers from my childhood. You think they still wind up?
I'm not sure. Wow.
Bear hugging, grappling action. So you wind these bad boys up and see if one can take down the other. Ooh, this one has a little bit more power in him. Those legs are moving harder. I wonder who would win between a match today. How cool is that? Love those wind-up wrestlers, guys. You can see where I got my love for knockoff toys, you know what I mean? Here's something that actually surprised me. I grew up with these, but actually having them in my storage bin. Look at that. What's this, babe? You know what this is?
Blurp ball.
A blurt ball. This is my childhood blurt ball. Yeah, it's missing the, what's he cough up? A rat or something? We've got the complete one behind me, but this is my childhood blurt ball. How cool is that? What a lovely piece to unearth. We got some more turds. More turtles here. Told you. You weren't a kid in the 80s and 90s if you didn't have boatloads of turtles. And who would be, what 90s childhood would be complete without a sealed in the bag McDonald's TY Beanie Baby Stretchy the Ostrich? That's got to be worth a fortune these days, right? Here's another Goop Mando. So 2 times now. Creepy crawling. I had the whole line. We pulled 4 guys out of there. Going with some minis. Let's go with some tiny guys, huh? I had a ton of these dudes. Definitely dinosaurs, baby. Marlene's smiling because she thinks these guys are funny. And they are funny. They're great. We see them all the time, but every time we see them, I make sure to point them out because they're really, really fun. Definitely dinosaurs. A couple of tiny guys. We got a metal Men of Honor scuba diver there. We got, this guy was one of my favorite Z-Bots. I believe he's a Z-Bot. Dude with like big old robotic boxing gloves. Boom, 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 boom. Great little miniature there. We got a PVC, I believe this is a Willow. Could be Dungeons and Dragons, but it's definitely a Willow. Did Tonka do Willow? I think Tonka did do Willow. The Willow movie figures. Got another Lanyard, the core figure here, to go with the other few that I already pulled out of there. This is a great one, guys. How about some classic Nintendo Earthworm Jim? Scuba Earthworm Jim. How about that? That's a cool one, huh? Really cool piece there. Earthworm Jim. Great little figure. Great piece. We got a Mikey sticking his tongue out here. It's got to be a strange variant that I'm not too sure which line of turtles that Mikey's from, but check it out. Check it out. Brick Bazooka. Small soldiers. Cool. Marlene's eyes got real big on that one. She likes it when a man has some action. This guy's funny and creepy. The Evil Wizard. Troll Warriors. Tycho. Good stuff. His crazy hair. This was Tycho's answer to try and make trolls for boys. I don't know who this tiny guy is with a little briefcase, but he's the world's smallest businessman. Why'd you laugh at that? Move over, Business Batman. We've got a new mascot. The world's tiniest businessman. He's gonna whisper because you can't hear him. That's a great little piece there. To accompany the world's tiniest businessman, guess what we have? You've got the world's tiniest Terminator. I've never seen a Terminator this tiny in my life. So good though. Hey Charlie, you kind of come up for some fun? We got beautiful double dragon. Boom. Pop, 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 pop. Billy, Jimmy, one of the two. Oh man, I had every playset under the sun. Mighty Max, baby. Mighty Max. This was the 8. Obviously, missing all of its contents, but just seeing a childhood Mighty Max playset. Ooh, this was a good one. Oh, wow. These skulls rotate. Wow. Classic. Classic Mighty Max playset here. Incredibly cool. You smell that dirt, Charlie? It's 35 plus years of classic dirt. Hulk Hogan finger puppet. Obviously a knockoff. Wrestled with this guy a lot. He got his ass kicked by Rocky, I'm sure. More than one time. So really cool. I got to untangle him. A really cool Real Monsters figure. He's got his things that he eats on a rope here, but got to untangle him because he's all tangled up right by his foot. So see if Marlene can work a little magic on that one. Check it out, guys. I had all these too. The Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Yeehaw! How cool are these? Great figures. Great figures. Absolutely awesome. We got a Duke Nukem from Captain Planet. He's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Here we go, baby. Little Duke Nukem for you. Speaking of Double Dragon, we got another Double Dragon antagonist. Boom. Coming out of this box. Some other great stuff. No idea where this scooter came from, but we got a sweet pocket scooter. Check it out. Tail whip! Dang, I actually might play with this. This is great. How do you do finger scooters? Just like this? Oh! Let's go! This is actually really fun. I love it. I love it. All right. This guy I had intense memories playing with. This is a classic eagle-headed combo hero. This guy is such a fun knockoff, and for as much as I played with this dude, he's in damn fine condition. It's actually ridiculous how nice he is. Original vest. His paint's looking nice. His joints are nice and tight. It's kind of ridiculous. The condition he's in is just a little crazy. And now you guys know I'm not capping when it comes to talking about my knockoffs and keeping them in good condition, because just to give you a little bit of insight here, such nice condition, they're still on the card. I was not playing around with my knockoffs. Even as a kid, I knew to buy these things from the shop. Adam Bomb here fell off the card, but that's okay. I kept these dudes on the card, which is just wild to me that I must have had a backup play set, because when I grabbed some of these back in the day, I might have grabbed a couple of sets. One to play, one to keep. So I've got a few of those still on the card. Those IWC, International Wrestling Champions. We got a tiny Austin 316 bendy wrestler. I was all about my wrestling, guys. Growing up, I was all about it. Really cool Man-at-Arms Motu, not eraser, but Gomita. Really, really cool. Oh my God, this is a true gem right here. Little Mac in perfect condition from the Nintendo PVC series for Punch Out. What a gem. My childhood Little Mac. Little Mac would lose to nobody. He would beat even Rocky. And I saved one of my most favorite figures for last, guys. There's a couple more things after this, but I can't believe it. It's true figure fate. He's in great condition. His joints are beautiful. But the most glorious thing, I'm going to raise his hand nice and high as he makes his way onto the camera. If you take notice for what he's holding in his hand. Oh man, Dragon Riders of the Sticks. Is his name Ogre? I can't remember his his name, but I played with this guy so much. I had all the Dragon Riders, but this dude was my favorite. He was the toughest, and that is his original sword. Can you believe it? In mint condition. Absolutely perfect. This is one of the greatest figures ever made. The classic Dragon Riders of the Styx. Much beloved toy line these days. And here's my childhood Dragon Rider, complete with his original weapon. What a beaut, guys. What a beaut. Some of the best things in the box right there. I mean, it's all great because it's all part of my childhood. Here's something that was a hilarious part of my childhood. The Hulk Hogan Thunder Mixer! Thunder Mixer! Thunder Mixer! This was something that I think I discovered on a thrift store shelf. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it. Because I lived through these Hulk Hogan marketing days, and I never saw this available at any of the big box stores. But basically, it was a battery-powered blending cup that I would make all kinds of stuff in, protein shakes and smoothies, and I would just, whatever I could mix and drink out of it, I was all about it, because I was a big Hulkamaniac as a kid, and this is truly hilarious. It's just a really funny childhood deep cut here. So the Hulk Hogan Thunder Mixer. And to round out our lovely box, a couple of things that I can't believe they're still sealed in the original bags, guys. This is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Coloring Fun with the Sectars, sealed in the original bag. 1985. 7 towns limited. All rights reserved. The land of Symbion. You've got the whole map of Symbion. The place where all the Sectars action happens. Coloring book, sealed in the bag with the vintage crayons. How cool is that for an awesome toy line? Coleco Sectars. And following up that sealed in the bag heater is another sealed in the bag heater. And it is none other than Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Sealed in the bag with the original crayons. Marvel books, characters coloring book. Look at that. You've got Strongheart the Paladin without his helmet on. Ooh-wee. That is a sweet, sweet piece of childhood history right there. Goodness gracious. So there you have it, guys. That was unboxing a little chunk of my childhood. And just remember, this was a tiny, tiny taste of everything that is still sitting inside of my grandma's storage shed. Boxes of toys, just waiting for me and Marlene to come rescue them. And one day, we just might do that. But for now, that was Cody's childhood unboxing. And thanks for joining us once again. We'll be back with our regular content probably in a week or two. Just waiting on a couple of boxes to land stateside, and once they do, you will be updated and we'll do another video. Keep you posted with all that. As for now, thanks for joining us on another unboxing, and we'll catch you next time.